In 1947, a terrifying message was picked up by ships sailing through the Strait of Malacca. The signal was short, disturbing, and completely unexplained. It described an entire crew already dead, not injured, not missing, dead. Moments later, the message continued with a final chilling transmission, a final line that has haunted investigators for decades. The message ended with a simple statement: "I die." When rescuers finally found the ship responsible for the signal, they discovered something far more disturbing than anyone expected. Every single person on board was dead, and their faces looked like they had seen something unimaginable. What happened aboard the mysterious ship known as the SS Ourang Medan remains one of the most terrifying maritime mysteries ever recorded. The story begins in the waters of Southeast Asia shortly after World War II. Several ships traveling through the busy trade routes near the Strait of Malacca suddenly intercepted a strange distress signal. It was transmitted in Morse code. The message claimed that the captain and officers of a cargo vessel were already dead. Then it reported that the entire crew had also died. The sender never explained how it happened. There was no description of an accident, no mention of fire, no pirates, no storm, just a statement that everyone on board was dead. The transmission then ended with a location. That location pointed to a drifting cargo vessel somewhere in the remote waters near Sumatra. When nearby ships realized the signal might be real, one vessel changed course immediately. Its crew prepared for what they believed would be a rescue mission. They had no idea they were about to discover one of the most disturbing scenes ever reported at sea. Hours later, the rescue ship approached the coordinates. In the distance, a silent cargo vessel drifted across the ocean. There was no visible damage, no smoke, no signs of struggle. The ship appeared completely intact, but something felt wrong. No crew members were visible on deck. No movement could be seen anywhere on board. The rescuers eventually boarded the vessel. What they found inside immediately turned the mission into a mystery. Bodies were scattered across the deck. Some were lying near equipment. Others were found in the bridge and hallways. Even the ship's dog had died. But what truly shocked the rescuers was the condition of the bodies. Every single crew member had the same horrifying expression. Their eyes were wide open, their mouths frozen in what looked like silent screams, their arms stretched outward as if they had been reacting to something unseen. But there were no visible injuries, no wounds, no blood, nothing that explained how an entire crew could suddenly die at the same time. Investigators searching the ship found something even stranger. The cargo vessel appeared to be transporting unknown chemical materials. Some reports later suggested that the ship might have been secretly carrying dangerous substances, possibly chemicals used during the war. Chemicals that could become extremely deadly under the wrong conditions. If these substances had leaked into the ship's compartments, they could have released toxic gases, invisible, odorless, lethal. Such gases could potentially kill within minutes, but there was a major problem with that theory. The crew's expressions suggested something far worse than poisoning. Witnesses described the bodies as looking terrified, almost as if the victims had seen something approaching them before they died, something they couldn't escape, something they couldn't understand. And that detail would soon be followed by an even more terrifying event. The rescuers began preparing to tow the ship back to port. But before they could complete the operation, something unexpected happened. Smoke suddenly began rising from the lower decks. The crew immediately evacuated the vessel. Minutes later, the mysterious ship exploded. The SS Ourang Medan was torn apart by a violent blast. Within moments, the vessel sank beneath the ocean. Any evidence that might have explained the deaths vanished forever. The wreck disappeared into the deep waters near Sumatra, and with it, the truth behind the terrifying message. Over the decades, investigators have tried to explain the mystery. One theory suggests that the ship was illegally transporting chemical weapons. If containers had leaked hydrogen cyanide or similar gases, the entire crew could have died within minutes. Another theory suggests a reaction between unstable chemicals. A toxic cloud could have filled the ship silently. Others believe methane gas rising from the ocean floor might have engulfed the vessel. A sudden release of gas could have suffocated the crew without warning. But none of these explanations fully account for the strange expressions found on the bodies, the fear, the posture, the silent screams. And then there is the final mystery. Some researchers question whether the SS Ourang Medan ever officially existed at all. Records of the ship are surprisingly difficult to verify. No confirmed shipping registry, no verified cargo documents, just scattered reports and maritime legends, which raises one final possibility, that the ship was involved in something secret, something that was never meant to be recorded.
To this day, the true fate of the SS Ourang Medan remains unknown. No wreck has ever been officially confirmed, no cargo has ever been recovered, and no one has ever explained what the crew saw in their final moments. Only one thing remains certain. Somewhere in the waters of the Strait of Malacca, a distress signal once warned the world about a ship where everyone was already dead. And the final message it sent still echoes through maritime history. A message transmitted by someone who knew help would arrive too late. And if mysteries like this fascinate you, make sure you subscribe to Tales Beyond Reality TV, because some of the strangest stories ever recorded are still waiting to be uncovered.